when the doctor came in, she sat down and said, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but you have cancer and it's everywhere.
You hear the diagnosis, you race in a million directions, all at the same time.
I remember listening to my husband cry next to me.
I think we all started to worry that the days were numbered.
When I was told I had a short time to live, it made me very sad because I would have missed all the grandchildren graduating.
I was rolled out of the ambulance on the gurney directly into the operating room where they placed a stent in my right coronary artery.
There's no cure at all for this, and I had to really come to terms with that.
You know, they always told us from day one, I said, you know, it's not a cure, but when I came home and she's like swimming in the pool. I hadn't seen that for a long time.
This all came as a huge shock to us. At one moment you have a newborn child, and the next moment you're faced with this diagnosis for a disease that you've never heard of.
The GI doctor told us, you know, that iron, it settles in the liver first, it will settle in the brain, it will settle in the heart, it will just keep settling until it destroys all these organs.
I think if it wasn't for my mom, I probably wouldn't be here today because she's the one who's been with me through all of it.
I relied heavily upon his mother's intuition.
When she was born, after about a week, they noticed that something was different.
I got pregnant with our second child. Everything was going great.
I got the phone call that there was something wrong.
The most uncertainty came from the fact that nobody knew anything.
Just I cried a lot.
I mean, the whole situation was scary.
She'll always have differences.
Despite all my differences, I can do and love a lot of the same things.
We went to various doctors and they would give me antibiotics and I would get better, but then I would get worse. Finally, I started having some swollen lymph nodes, and that led to my doctor saying, you need to see an oncologist. Well, I was scared, panicky as anybody would be with a cancer diagnosis.
I was terrified that it would shorten the time that we had together.
I looked at Maureen and I said, let's make this the best thing that ever happened to us.